as I sit in the couch in my room. Yes, I have a couch in my room. Cry about it. Kidding. Anyways, you may be wondering, Ethan, why is this not Star Wars themed? It's because I was making hot cocoa because I was feeling festive, and we don't have any candy canes or marshmallows, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed so you don't get any Star Wars. Maybe. Anyways, delicious. Hot cocoa is one of the greatest drinks ever. Um, Peep the mug. It's Marauder's map when it gets hot. Um, it shows the actual Marauder's map. Anyways, moving on. We are talking about Nixon versus the U.S. U.S. versus Nixon. The case that proved that we do not know our government as well as we think we do. And obviously, this isn't the biggest case where we've found that out, but this is a pretty significant case in recent-ish U.S. history, considering how old the U.S. is. Anyways, U.S. versus Nixon. I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. This is very oversimplified, so if I'm missing some details, you know, suck it up. 5 people broke into the DNC offices at Watergate, at the Watergate Hotel, and they attempted to wiretap and steal documents, which is illegal. Because not only are we doing some B&E, we're doing some S-ing and some W-ing, stealing and wiretapping. And people were like, whoa, what the hell? Let's look into these people. And they are all linked to a committee called CREEP. CREEP stands for Committee to Re-elect the President. And that spells crep. Why it's CREEP, I don't know. Don't ask me. CREEP. Now, Washington Post members Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward. I can never get that Woodward. There's Woodrow. There's Russell Wilson. Yeah. Carl and Bob. They took it upon themselves to lead an investigation along with the Washington Post, and they discovered that there was a secret recording system in the Oval Office where Nixon had a little chit-chats that could be possibly incriminating. Now, when he was asked to release these chat logs, he refused, because obviously that would incriminate him even further and take it from a conspiracy to you're a lying POS. WTH. So he was taken to court, and Nixon's people argued executive privilege. But on July 1974, Supreme Court ruled in the U.S.'s favor, or in Carl and Bob's favor. I don't know who is leading the court case, but Carl and Bob. We love Carl and Bob. Carl and Bob. Where am I going with this? Carl and Bob. People. Carl and Bob. Carl and Bob. What am I talking about? What am I? Article 2 under the Constitution. Executive privilege does not. Article 2 of the Constitution. Executive privilege does not apply to evidence of criminal activity. We got criminal activity, so we had to release him. And now Nixon is stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he is either going to sit here, get impeached, and have his life ruined, or he can resign. So he becomes the first president ever, and still to this day, to resign from office. He's not killed, he's not impeached. He doesn't go MIA. He resigns. He rage quits. Don't ask me. he goes and flies off into the distance in his trusty steed, a Black Hawk or whatever president's helicopters are. So now the reason why this case is so significant is because this is the main event in recent history that kind of proved to the little conspiracy theorists and the people who don't trust the government. It proves to them that, they were right. They were right to distrust the government, and it kind of becomes widespread. The government is hiding stuff from us. There's stuff we don't know. There's inside jobs. Everybody's getting paid off. Everybody's connected somehow, some way, and we don't really know jack. I'm being nice with my language. And so that kind of has led to a incline, an uprise of distrusting the government, hating the government. What they got hiding in Area 51? Let's go Naruto run and storm the Area 51, and everybody gets shot because only 50 people showed up. That's my little chit chat about U.S. versus Nixon. Hope you guys liked it. I hope it's not too long. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this. It was like my hat. It's a Budweiser hat. I felt like it was fitting because America and whatnot.